Are your friends ruining your life? The age-old question, a great question, asked by people like Aristotle, Plato, Marcus Aurelius, Hippocrates. Not actually asked by those people, but it does sound cool, right? So in this video, I want to talk about how to know if the people you're surrounding yourself with are people who are helping you get to your goals, evolve as a person, or if they are literally on the other end of the spectrum, ruining your life. Now, before I talk about this, I want to tell you guys a quick story and backstory on why I'm actually making this video in the first place. So, for those of you guys that have been following my channel for any amount of time now, you'd see I'm back home. I'm back in Georgia. Now, I've been in the past month and a half, I've been traveling. I've been out to Utah, been out to California, just been out, right? Traveling the country, hanging out with new people, getting new experiences in life, having more freedom with business and, the finances that are coming with that. So with that, it was actually my first time traveling outside of my hometown. This is my mom's house right now that I'm staying at for the next few days before I'm off to travel again. Now, the reason I tell you guys this is because when I was traveling my first time out of the house, what I realized is that if I were to stay in my hometown, like I am here in Marietta, Georgia, there's absolutely zero chance that I would ever find people who I would actually want to be around. And let that sink in for a second because, perhaps I would find really cool people, really heartfelt people, really good people, and I have found those people, but I would never find people who are pursuing the same dreams, goals as me, right? I would never find people who are trying to make money online, who are trying to start a personal brand, growing on the internet, who are pursuing the best version of themselves, really breaking out of the generational societal constructs of the mind and pursuing something greater outside of themselves. And again, maybe I would find one or two people like that, but never, ever, ever would I find it to the extent of moving to California, literally being around those people each and every single day. And what I realized through that is that being around those types of people will exponentially aid in your growth process and allow you to realize what is actually possible. Because for me, in my hometown, nothing against the people in my hometown, nothing against my family, my friends, anyone here, but no one is thinking big. Everyone is in their own small world. They're working their 9 to 5. They don't speak up too loud. They don't express themselves too much. They're not really chasing anything large that's changing the world. They're just being, right? They're being what their parents told them to be, what society told them to be, and that's the purpose of the system, right? So again, nothing against those people, nothing wrong with those people, but because that's not aligned with me, I was able to spend my time with people who are in a different situation of life, who have kind of seen through that and want something more with their life. And it was through that I grew exponentially in business, in life, in finances, in social media, in my following. Everything grew exponentially just by being in a different vibrational frequency of the people that I surround myself with. So back to the question of if your friends are ruining your life, one thing to seriously consider is the vibrational frequency of who you want to be versus who you are right now and the people you're surrounding yourself with, right? Because I made a video about this earlier this week, but just the vibrational frequency of people at, say a farmer's market versus a Publix or a Walmart. This is an analogy that I hopefully lands for you guys and makes sense, but, at a farmer's market, most people are healthy, they're happy, they're enjoying life more, they're at a higher vibrational frequency, and that rubs off on you because you are just a body of energy that is absorbing everything around you. In the same way, if you go somewhere like Walmart, or Publix, everyone's kind of out of shape, no one's healthy, there's junk food everywhere, no one really has purpose in their life, there's no nice cars or really important people in stores, and that rubs off on you, right? So if you're surrounding yourself with people who do not inspire you to do more, who are not better than you at something in life, who are not pushing and striving for more in life, and who do not actually believe that literally anything is possible in this world, then I would seriously reconsider being friends with those people, associating with those people, because there's a reason people say you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? Because the 5 people you spend the most time with, their vibrational energy will rub off on you and therefore shape how you view the world, how you operate in society, your beliefs about money, about finances, about what's possible in the world. So again, if the people around you believe that money is hard to make, that the world is working against them, that life is hard, right? That life is complicated, like all these different things, these limiting beliefs that they have to go to college, they have to get a 9 to 5, they have to do this, they have to do that. There's confines on their world and how they view things. Then seriously consider getting around new people. Now, also understand that while these people, if they're not operating at the same frequency that you want to be at in life, can absolutely be anchoring you down and pulling you down and quite literally ruining your life, also understand that most people operate within their friendships from a place of comfort. There is a filling of voids within friends of, I feel insecure, I feel unfulfilled about this, my purpose in life, whatever it may be, and the other person also feels that, and therefore there's a matching of that, and they both don't call each other out on it. No one says anything about it, they feel comfortable in it, and therefore no one pushes each other to get outside of their comfort. And because there's comfort in spending time with each other, because someone else is also like suffering in that degree, there's comfort in that, right? So question why you're friends with the people you're friends with, because it could be that you're spending your time with people who also have no clue what they want to do with their lives. That makes you feel comfortable, and therefore you feel good hanging around them, right? That's what college was for me. It could be you're scared to, get out there, express yourself, talk to new people, and that person's also scared to do that. So therefore you both are comfortable hanging out with each other and not pushing each other to, move outside your comfort zone, hang out with new people, but there's comfort there, right? Right. So again, understand that there's a reason why you're friends with the people you're friends with, and it could be from a place of insecurity and, just having someone else to validate how you feel because they also feel the same way. Now, if that is the case, understand that that is toxic, that is poisonous, that is a horrible friendship to have, because you want people in your life who are pushing you outside of your comfort zone. You want people who are showing you that new things are possible, that anything is possible, that you can do whatever you want in life, and that there's no friction holding you back from anything. Because if you spend your time with these people too long, again, it starts to deeply get ingrained in your psyche. And also, once you start to find success, once you start to operate at a different level from them, they start to get uncomfortable because you're showing them on a conscious or subconscious level that who they are, they can become who you are becoming if they do the things that you're doing. So they're going to make excuses. They're going to try to drag you back down to the level of comfort to where they still feel good about themselves, conscious or subconsciously. And that, again, that's not everyone. There's some people who genuinely want the best for you in this life, and those are people you should spend your time with. But being conscious, being aware of that, and only operating from a place of spending your time with people who push you to do more, who genuinely want the best for you, who are operating at a vibrational frequency of freedom, of abundance, who see the world as this fun journey of exploration, and there's no confines on their mind, their body, their spirit, whatever it may be. So the next thing here that I think is important to talk about is, I've touched on it briefly, finding people that will push your edge, that will push you outside of your comfort zone. Again, a lot of people are going to hold you in this place of comfort. And if your friends are doing that, really questioning, do they have the best intentions for me consciously or subconsciously? And are they really my friends? Or are they just the people that I've been around? Like, I've grown up married to Georgia, and I went to school with this guy, he's lived close to me, and it's just like the person that I've most closely associated with and resonated with, right? So if you could hang out with literally anyone in this world, anyone, would you still be hanging out with the people you're hanging out with? If the answer is no, then they're probably not your friends. They're probably just people you associate with to keep yourself comfortable in reality, and they're probably holding you back from actually achieving and doing the things you want to do in this life. And now, one last thing before we end this video is that to really consider is in regards to pushing your edge. Most people You'll experience this in high school and college. I'm seeing this with all of my friends that I used to hang out with in high school who are now in college, is that they will have a girlfriend, specifically a girlfriend or friends, both work in this scenario, that, it's not deeply, deeply in resonance. Like, there's not a deep, like, this is 100% without a shadow of a doubt my person. But because they fill that void for them, because they give them comfort, they just keep going with it. They keep going with the flow of life. They don't really question it. They're going in the cycle, cog in the wheel, being told what to do, how to act, what you're supposed to be doing at this age, doing the actions every single day, and being so far in it that they don't detach and, think about it. And most people will have an intuitive feeling in their belly, in their heart, in their spine that, maybe they should be doing something else. They're not cut out for this. This person isn't 100% aligned, but because it's comfortable, because it is just what's present in their life right now, they keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then, 3 years go by, 4 years go by, 5 years go by. They're with the same girl. And because they're with this girl for 1, 2, 3 years, they think, I've been with her for so long. I must love her. I must, this must be my person. We've been together for so long. I've been with her for 5 years. I feel like we should, I feel like it's time to get married now. I feel like it's a societal pressure of, I feel like we should get married now. I feel like we should have kids. And then they spend their whole life just stuck in this prison of comfort, not questioning their reality and being too scared to actually take a step back, surf their edge, and figure out what their intuition is telling them. So that's the last thing that I think I really have here, besides just tuning into your intuition, tuning into if these people are truly, truly, truly in resonance, sitting with yourself, asking yourself that, and getting the channel from God, from the universe, whatever, of if this location that you're in, if the people you're spending your time with are really your people. And if the answer is no, consider moving out, saving some money, literally just flying to a new country, flying to a new place, like creating a safety net of, again, creating a little bit of comfort is there's not anything wrong with that financially. But moving to a new place, finding new people, starting a new hobby, and pursuing what you genuinely want to do, seeing if your friends support that or if they make fun of you and hold you back. And if they do, they're not really your friends, right? Moving to places in the world that are aligned with who you want to be, who have the same people of who you want to be around, and through that, figuring out who you actually want to be. I apologize for the sound above. We'll wait for that. But yeah, consider moving out. Consider cutting off your friends that are literally an anchor around your ankle, weights around your ankle holding you back. Consider stepping into a new season of life. Consider not caring about what other people think if they are not where you're at in life. Project out into your friend's future and your future 5-10 years from now. And if they are not in the same place or in a similar location of life that you want to be at, then they probably aren't your friends. They can be acquaintances, they can be people you love, but they're not deep soul connections, right? So project out on that future state. Pursue what you want to do. Consider moving out. Question your friends' intentions consciously and unconsciously. And if it's not truly aligned, consider making new friends, because they very, 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 very well could be ruining your life. Find people who are an energetic, resonant match. Pursue those people, chase that, realize that anything is possible. And you may go through a season of metamorphosis, of growth, of being alone, but every single successful person who has ever done anything great in this life goes through that period of becoming the person who is not yet worthy of hanging out with people, being around people who are at this energetic frequency, but is above the frequency of the people they used to hang out with, right? It is the metamorphosis process, the hero's journey of becoming that person. And when you are that person, everything starts to compound, everything starts to come. And that's literally exactly what you guys are seeing in my channel. Literally for the past year, 2 years, I've been in that metamorphosis process, becoming, not fully committing. And literally in the past 6 months, I've fully committed to that, seeing that metamorphosis process taking place. Now I'm moving out, moving in a week, going to Austin, going to Mexico to a retreat, all expenses paid, with a bunch of other creators in my same energetic frequency. Coming back, moving to Austin for a week, or for a month, being around more people like that, then traveling the world, going to places like Bali, like Spain next year, and spending my time doing that, because that's the compounding effect of realizing that your friends could be ruining your life. I hope you guys resonated with this video. I hope it made sense. I hope it landed for you. If it didn't, drop a comment down below. And one last thing I'll add, is that if you do feel alone in your journey, consider investing in a coaching program, mentorship, some kind of program where you have other guys or other people on the same journey as you. Something that really helped me on my journey, I got into high ticket sales and I joined a community, $5,000 to get into, which may seem like a lot of money, but at the end of the day, if you're investing in yourself, like, it's not, right? Money's not real. Just put it back in yourself, invest that energy into yourself, and get around more people who are on the same journey as you, not resonating with the people they're around, wanting to push themselves to a new level. And it's through that incubator, through that mastermind, through that coaching program, which is exactly what I'm trying to build right now in myself and in my community, that you can be around other people who are on the same journey, on the same mission, who are actually in energetic resonance with you and have the same 3, 5, 10-year projection as you. So consider that, consider reaching out, consider talking to people, finding mentors, coaches, etc. And through that process of just continuously investing in yourself, trusting your intuition, everything will come into play. I promise. That now is everything. Again, I hope this resonated. I hope this landed. And I'll be in Mexico next weekend. So either Austin, Texas or Mexico. Should probably know that. So I'll see you guys then. And I love you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.